Sound check 1 2 1 2. Sound check 1 2. From Marillac Field on the campus of the University of Mount St. Vincent, we welcome you to another edition of USL W League Soccer right here on Coach's Corner NYC and Sports Engine powered by NBC. We welcome you to another edition of Manhattan Soccer Club USL W League Soccer. Joey Jarzinka back with you. We've got a real good one here this evening. Manhattan Soccer Club looking for its first victory of the season. They had a tough contest out in New Jersey when they took on Morris Elite Soccer Club. They fell by a score of 10-0. You take a peek on the other side for AC Connecticut. They are sitting in the 6th spot in this 17 Metropolitan Division table, where they are 1-6-3. They have, or rather 1-6-0, 3 points on the season with their lone victory this 2024 summer campaign against Paisley by a score of 3-2. You take a peek at the first 11 for Manhattan Soccer Club. Catherine Cornett, the Brooklyn native out of Gettysburg College, gets her 8th start in this USLW campaign. Kat Cornett, the 4 defenders in Yamaguchi, Hillary Cornett, her twin sister Amanda Cruz, Ariel Oy, the 3 midfielders Samantha Goldberg, Sarah Shamides, Emily Niola, and the 3 forwards Long, Esme Brayshaw, and Natalie Maymon. The AC Connecticut first 11, and the only 11 for head coach David Nuttall is Mills, is the 14-year-old that will be getting the start. She had a solid 90 minutes against Morris Elite Soccer Club on the 8th. And the 4 defenders, Mesh, Bleeker, Franzen, Mana, Giuliano Darrow, and Jaden McMullen, a new signee. Bragg, Wickenheiser, and Asamoah are the 3 forwards for AC Connecticut. So again, we will not see any substitutions for AC Connecticut. All 11 players available are on the pitch for the AC Connecticut squad. Manhattan Soccer Club, coached by Shari Ekstrom in her first campaign. This one's pushed up ahead this time by AC Connecticut and goes in nice and early. 30 seconds in, AC Connecticut gets on the board. So Kate Wickenheiser gets AC Connecticut on the board, the Division III Wheaton product, scoring her first goal of the 2024 campaign, has played in just 2 matches coming into this contest.
Katie Wickenheiser, goal is unassisted at 30 seconds. That's Wickenheiser, unassisted at 30 seconds.
So Wickenheiser gets credit for her first goal of the 2024 campaign. So AC Connecticut was able to take down Paisley Athletic Football Club, who this Manhattan Soccer Club team will face on Monday at 8 Eastern. We'll see what goes down there. Manhattan Soccer Club, they are on a 4-match losing skid. The last time they recorded a result was against Manhattan, or rather against Westchester, where they drew by a score of 3-3. As that one goes just wide, that'll result in the first corner kick for AC Connecticut. So Kat Cornett, Hillary Cornett, the twin sisters out of Brooklyn, both went to Le Mans Manhattan Prep. Also, in the 25th minute of play, we will have a mandatory water break as per the officials. They just told us that a few moments ago. So 2 shots nice and early for AC Connecticut. This one sent in the box, headed out that time by Manhattan. And now Lydia Asamoah, the post product out of the CACC, will force Kat Cornett a goal kick. Catherine Mills, who dons 0. And you can hear also our external microphones, our extra microphones that are down on the pitch. Will be able to give us some extra sound. That would be pretty fun to hear. Here comes the Georgetown product, Esme Brayshaw. She's got Murphy Long laterally. We'll push that time. Entering the 18-yard box, turned over that time Cassandra Darrow. Here comes Maymone through the midfield and now tries to find Long, but instead found a defender on the AC Connecticut back line. Here's Murphy Long. Here's Brayshaw with the left-footed shot and goes into the midst of Catherine Mills. So Catherine Mills is the youngest player on the pitch, currently 14 years old for AC Connecticut. And that'll be a lot of fun to see. Cassandra Darrow sits at 29 years old. So it will be a ton of fun to see how these youngsters can do battle against a lot of collegiate talent on this Manhattan Soccer Club squad. Down the wing for Long. Along the end line, one-on-one goes Murphy Long. Left-footed cross down to Maymone off the chest. Here comes Samantha Goldberg with a shot that goes in. Samantha Goldberg from about 25 yards out ties this one up at 1. Here against AC Connecticut. So Samantha Goldberg, Woodbury, Long Island native, graduated from Syosset High School, Syosset Brave, this past June, just rather a couple of weeks ago.
Manhattan SC goals, scored by number 20, Samantha Goldberg.
And you could hear our public address announcer in John Heffernan tell you exactly who had scored that. And Samantha Goldberg, a midfielder who committed to play for head coach Ian Stone in Queens against, or rather for St. John's. And you get a chance to see her scoring prowess, what she could do in Big East competition. Natalie Maymone, the Israeli native, records an assist. And for Maymone, that's her first point of the 2024 summer season. Again, advantage for Manhattan. They've got about 5 to 6 subs that they can utilize. For AC Connecticut, it's this 11 and that's it. Erin Bleeker has started every single match for AC Connecticut. Lydia Asamoah playing just in her second. You take a peek also, Cassandra Darrow, who we spoke about a few moments ago. Darrow only playing in her second match as a member of AC Connecticut. Last year, just 5 goals, or rather 9 goals scored, 38 allowed, and we've got another one. Now 2-1 AC Connecticut here, nice and early, and here in the 7th minute, 3 goals. And nice and early, AC Connecticut up 2-1.
AC Connecticut goal scored in the 7th minute by number 4, Erin Bleeker.
So Erin Bleeker gets credit for her first goal in unassisted goal for AC Connecticut. This year coming into this late afternoon contest, AC Connecticut has allowed 52 goals, the most in the Metro and most in the region. 5 goals scored on the year, and they've put up 2 here in the first 7. Pushing the pace up now, Olivia Franzen. Olivia Franzen, 5 total games played and started. She's another one that has played in every single match. Coming into today, Giuliano, Darrow, and McMullen. Jaden McMullen just signed in the last few hours. Here's Long. A little bit of a push on the back there by Bleeker along the end line, and scooping that one up is the 14-year-old Mills. Madison Mena, an outside back, set to graduate in 2025. Starting as the right back for David Nuttall. Lily Giuliano out of Worcester Polytechnic Institute, WPI, in the NUMAC in Division III. Junior midfielder, played 19 total games, started in the first 5. And 3 goals. Roger Williams, 2 at Mount Holyoke. 222 shots on the year. Last year in 2022, 2 shots, 113 total minutes, and about 107 more minutes than the previous year. First corner for Manhattan Soccer Club tonight. Here comes Amanda Cruz through the 18-yard box, sets it up for Goldberg, and a little bit of a push that time, and shot goes just high. Julia Bragg, a 2004 product, making her first appearance here this season. So ball dribbles just too far down the end line for Murphy Long. Taking a peek at Murphy Long out of Colby. Manhattan native, Lab Museum United. Colby out of the NESCAC. Long played in her first match for Manhattan Soccer Club at Morris Elite, where she tallied 65 minutes on the pitch. Long at Colby recorded 1 assist in her freshman camp, or rather in her sophomore campaign. 9 shots, 6 shots on goal. Had a couple of goals against Husson and Maine Maritime back in 2022 when she played in 12 matches, did not make a single start back in her freshman campaign. Shots are 4-3 in favor of MSC. Both teams in the basement of the Metropolitan Division, both trying to get out. Who wants it more? And laying on top of that ball is Mills. Tali Maimone, sophomore forward out of Monroe Community College, up in the Bronx, plays for the Mustangs. Esme Brayshaw out of Georgetown, missing in action tonight, Tatiana Lonick, who played in the first match of the season and then missed nearly the next 4 with an undisclosed injury. That one too far that time for Murphy Long. Ariel Oy also in the lineup, donning 28, the College of Staten Island product. Amanda Cruz, Elani Hermasura, as well as Liza Katz, who had arrived a bit late, was initially in the starting 11 for Shari Ekstrom and company, but had to be switched out with Maimone. That one's turned over that time by Long. Here's Bleeker. Sends it up to the midfield that time. You could hear Sherry Ekstrom on our external microphone. Here's Goldberg. And it looks like we'll have a free kick just outside the 18-yard box. So set piece for MSC. Again, it's a 2-1 AC Connecticut lead in the 14th minute of play. And we've seen 3 goals in the first 7 minutes of action in a very young squad for AC Connecticut here tonight. Left-footed cross that time by Brayshaw, had gone just long, and she was trying to find Yamaguchi. Isabel Connolly also, who made her debut against Morris Elite. It's a freshman out of Carleton, Division III college in Minnesota, as Brayshaw and Manhattan Soccer Club are offside. 15th minute of play. And a lot of solid talent. That one spun around that time by Giuliano. So Julia Bragg, again donning 11. Here comes Long. Here comes Brayshaw along the end line, and that'll result in yet another corner kick. Here comes the second corner, and goes just too far down the wing. Shamides. Shamides was on the roster a season ago as Brayshaw lets one rip, but Mills able to make the grab. Through the midfield now came AC Connecticut, but then Hillary Cornett, team's left back, pushing the pace up for Natali Maimone. Maimone scoops that one up front for Murphy Long. She was all alone. On a cross now, that time couldn't find Maimone, who she wanted. Here's Brayshaw. And a solid punch out that time by Franzen. So Olivia Franzen recorded a yellow card against Morris Elite Soccer Club back on the 18th when they fell by a score of, not a typo, but 14-0. Here's Goldberg, already recorded one strike, and now punched away that time by the center mid in Darrow. Throw in for MSC now in the 18th minute of play. Hitting the deck that time, Giuliano. Another cross inside for Shamides, got blocked that time. Here comes AC Connecticut through the midfield now. McMullen got her pocket picked that time by Manhattan. Here comes Long. Long tried to find Schmiedes in the middle. Couldn't do so. Cornette will let that one go. Now Hillary Cornette is another mainstay for this Manhattan Soccer Club program. Out of Gettysburg, only played in 2 matches this year as a reserve for the D3 program. 18 minutes against Swarthmore and Bryn Mawr, respectively. 4 matches played back in 2022. Goucher, Washington and Lee, Bryn Mawr, and Catholic College. Combined 38 minutes and a 2-time NYSL champion when she played in high school. Third corner kick for Manhattan. Comes by way on the far side of the pitch. Brayshaw finds Maimone on the far side, 1v1. Maimone on the back end. Oy sends one right through the legs of Goldberg. I think possibly some miscommunication that time. Looking up ahead for Shamides and just too far as Mills is able to make the grab. Brayshaw pushes it up ahead the wing, or along the wing for Long. Shots are still 5-3 in favor of MSC. Shamides had headed that one just behind. And in a foot race that time, Shamides and Asamoah. Sends it inside for Long. 1v2, lets one go and goes in. Or over the head, rather. Another solid opportunity for Manhattan Soccer Club. They'll try it again. Here's Maimone. In the middle that time, Neola, give and go. Inside the 18-yard box for Brayshaw. Solid job that time by Aki Yamaguchi, team's left back. Solid job chasing it down, and here comes Ariel Oy. Oy with the left foot down the wing, just too far for Long. So in the next few moments, we'll have a water stoppage at 25 minutes on the game clock. Here's Bleeker. Bleeker all alone. Looks to send it inside for midfielder and taken away. That time was MSC. Back to Hillary Cornette. Lydia Samoa out of post. 2 goals this past season, Georgian Court and Caldwell. 1 assist back in 2022. That was at Dominican. She had a couple of game-winning goals in the fall of 2021 in that post-COVID season. Samoa, a couple of game-winning goals against Jefferson and Bloomfield, a pair of CACC squads, and at the time, those were conference matches. Here's Long. She tries to get around Mesh. Long up the wing for Brayshaw. Brayshaw able to completely go around a trio, and Brayshaw lets one loose, goes just above the crossbar. And now we'll have that mandatory water break at 25. So we'll take a quick break here as well. Mandatory water break for the players on the pitch. 24:09, the clock stops.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, due to the high temperatures.
We welcome you back to Coach's Corner NYC. 24:09 on the clock. We expect that clock to resume in a few short moments right now. And that is the case. And simply because temperatures have reached 85 degrees where we are up in Riverdale is the reason for the mandatory break. We'll expect one to come again in the second 45. Here comes Brayshaw, chips it in for Neola. On the wing now for Long, and taken away that time by Franzen. A goal kick coming for the 14-year-old Mills. Now you take a peek at the starting keeper for AC Connecticut, Coco Morelli out of Fairfield, Connecticut. Went to Roger Williams First couple of seasons, what a job she has done. All CCC second team. 23 goals allowed, which equates to a 1.22 goals against. 9.74 win, loss, and draw record with 6 clean sheets on the year. Had 3 in a row against Bridgewater State, Endicott, and UMass Dartmouth. She's not here today, but it just shows what this AC Connecticut roster is compiled with. Looks as if that Liza Katz will make her way on in a few short moments as we see her heading towards the substitution table. Liza Katz had come a tiny bit late. We'll see who she replaces. Turnover that time. Here comes AC Connecticut. Inside, that time is Wickenizer. Ariel Oy able to make the grab, and Kat Cornett with a clear that went into the bench. Now, Kat Cornett a few times throughout this home season has had some issues when it comes to clearances and trying to clear the ball out of harm's way. And it looks as if it'll be Liza Katz for Natalie Maimone at the next stoppage. Here's Shamides. Shamides over toward Maimone, who will send this one down the wing for Long. Unable to control it, she'll send another cross in. And Maimone in a foot race that time with Mesh. And we'll have a free kick coming in the defensive third as that foul will go against Maimone. Down the way for Asamoah, and another throw-in for MSC. Horn blew. I don't think the horn was supposed to blow that time. Only in college we hear that. So Natalie Maimone out of Kibbutz Gilad, Israel, 45 minutes
ladies and gentlemen,
on the pitch
for
against Cedar
Manhattan
Stars and
SC
Morris
in the
Elite.
29th minute. And now playing number 32, Liza Katz. She replaces number 14, Natalie Maimone. That's Katz for Maimone. Substitution, Manhattan SC in the 29th minute.
So Liza Katz, who had a penalty kick goal against Westchester in that 3-3 draw, sent in, Long goes in. Tie game in the 29th minute, 2-2. So Murphy Long. Recording her first USLW strike. Able to do so in the 29th minute. Again, tied up at 2. Here in this one, a bit of a chest bump that time between Cruz and Asamoah.
Manhattan SC scored by number 3, Murphy Leung. Assist to number 9, Aki Yamaguchi. To time of the goal, the 30th minute. Once again, that's goal for Manhattan SC. Scored by number 3, Murphy Leong, assisted by number 9, Aki Yamaguchi.
Well, you heard that from our public address announcer, John Heffernan, as Neola sends one into the final third. Here's Brayshaw, and just too far that time for Liza Katz. Now, we told you about that penalty kick goal from Westchester, or rather against Westchester, for Liza Katz, the Amherst product. Scored 3 goals, had 10 assists in the NESCAC. 14 shots on goal, and what a job she was able to do for the D3 squad as Brayshaw right around the penalty marker was trying to get something going, and now we'll have yet another corner kick. It'll be the 4th. For Manhattan Soccer Club. Sent in up top, loose ball, and swinging and missing that time was Bragg. Here's Oy. Oy at the top of the 3rd. And now here's Long. Left-footed ricochet toward Goldberg. She's able to grab it. Push that time between Bleeker and Goldberg results in a corner kick. 33rd minute of play. Brayshaw. Brayshaw around. Shot hits the head that time of Nesh. I think they want to make sure that she's good to go, and she is. Keenan Kapetanovic. Sent in to no one that time as Bragg will able to make the grab along the near touch line. So Bragg quarterback that play. Out off the chest that time of Asamoah. Shots are 11-3 in favor of MSC. And you could see now what has gone down for MSC. The seesaw momentum has completely shifted in favor of Manhattan, despite the score being knotted at 2. Here's Long. One-on-one that time with Mena. Sent down for Neola. Skipped right past one midfielder, and here's Yamaguchi, who lets one rip go over the crossbar and over Mills's head. 35th minute of play. Mena touchline and a bit of a push in the back there by Cornett. She's the guilty party against Asamoah. We'll have a free kick coming just in front of the MSC bench. Absolutely gorgeous day here in Riverdale. About 86 degrees. This one sent in nearly over the head of Kat Cornett. And she's able to make the grab. Long up ahead. Had time to find Katz, but sniffing it out was Franzen. Mills to the midfield, and now it's Bragg. Bragg turns it over toward MSC. Here's Brayshaw. On the back pedal that time was Katz. Brayshaw scores. Brayshaw's third of the season puts MSC in front by 1. 3-2 here in the 37th minute. Combined 5 goals in the first 45. 3 goals coming by way of Brayshaw, as well as Murphy Long and Samantha Goldberg. So the Georgetown product records her 3rd goal of the season. Last recorded against Westchester, and then prior against the Rough Riders, as that one goes in also. So another goal here for MSC, and now it's goals galore. So shots are now 14-3, as we saw So Esme Brayshaw with her 2nd strike. In a span of about a minute. That Brayshaw tally unassisted, so that's her 4th goal of the season. Here's Long. And able to make the diving grab is Mills. Right through the legs that time of Bragg. And now here comes Long. Sends one laterally for Goldberg on the ground. And had Liza Katz ready to beat out the defender in a foot race. Goldberg in the center circle now. Brayshaw spins on a pass from Neola. Sends it up for Liza Katz. Poked away that time by Franzen. And a deep throw in for MSC. Well, 6 goals in the first 40 minutes. 17 combined shots. MSC in front 14-3. Here's Long on a cross. Here's Yamaguchi. At the edge of the 18-yard box, inside for Goldberg, got her pocket pick that time. And here comes AC Connecticut. Up ahead now is Wickenheiser. Wickenheiser lets one go and hits the crossbar on top, and will go down as the fourth shot for AC Connecticut. Really, we have not seen many shots for the road team in probably about 20 minutes. AC Connecticut a season ago gone 1-10-1, 4 points. They scored a total of 9 goals throughout the entire year and allowed 38 with a -29 goals for and allowed margin. You look this year again, -47 margin is not only the worst in the Metro Division, but it's the least in the region, or the most in the region, if you will. Shot that time from Brayshaw got blocked. Brayshaw at the top. Brayshaw with the left foot gets stopped again. Here's Katz one-on-one, and Mills able to make the stop. Big confidence boost for the 14-year-old Catherine Mills, who's going up against college talent. As this one sent in, and making the diving stop, or at least tried to, was Mills, and Katz cleans up the trash. 5-2 MSC in front. And Manhattan Soccer Club now has a commanding 3-goal lead.
Scored in the 42nd minute by number 32, Liza Katz. That goal was unassisted. Manhattan SC in the 42nd minute. Manhattan takes the 5-2 lead.
Now Liza Katz with her third goal, or rather her second strike in 4 matches. Last time scored against Westchester, but obvious big opportunity there just outside the 6-yard box where Mills was unable to get anything to go, and that ball had pinballed right around her body, and Katz was able to clean things up. Here's Brayshaw. Goldberg. And now Long. Liza Katz out of the Dalton School. Told you about she was able to do in college. Played varsity soccer all 4 years. Was also a track and field runner as well. 2-time first-team All-Leaguer. Honorable mention New York City. In 2017 was also the captain for the gold medal USA team at the 2019 Pan American Games as well. Pushing the pace ahead was Shamides. that'll do.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the
So
end of the
no
first
stoppage
half of
time.
play, it's Manhattan.
So no stoppage time for either Manhattan Soccer Club or AC Connecticut. MSC 5, AC Connecticut 2. Back in a few moments here on Coach's Corner NYC and Sports Engine, powered by NBC. welcome you back to Marillac Field on the campus of the University of Mount St. Vincent. Joey Jarzinka back with you. A pair of subs coming on for Manhattan Soccer Club. Isabel Connolly will make her way on for Ariel Oy, and Kylie Thorpe will come on for Murphy Long as the team's left winger. And again, as we brought up, AC Connecticut does not have any subs available as Thorpe finds Katz. And Katz got tripped up that time by Asamoah. It's a 5-2 Manhattan Soccer Club lead, 17-4 are the shots.
Substitution for Manhattan SC, now playing number 38, Isabel Connolly. She replaces number 28, Ariel Oy, also for Manhattan SC. Now playing.
Now everyone's getting set up for Manhattan Soccer Club. So here comes Katz on the set piece, sends it down.
Substitution, Manhattan SC to start the second half.
So Shara Shamides tries to get around a pair of AC Connecticut defenders that time. So Manhattan Soccer Club has 7 listed reserves, not here this afternoon. Stella Bott and Louise Featherstone, Elani Hermasura, Charlotte Johnson are the lone reserves remaining for MSC and Shari Ekstrom. Here's Katz. She slows down the pace. Along the near touchline comes Kylie Thorpe in a foot race, and poking that one away was Olivia Franzen. So deep throw in coming for MSC, again looking to widen their already large lead at 3 goals. Always the most dangerous lead in all of sports is either 3 runs, 3 goals, whatever the case may be. Here comes Katz along the end line, one-on-one. Tries to find some help. At the top is Goldberg through the legs that time of Bleeker, but goes offside along the near touchline. Timothy Arone, Keenan Kapetanovic, Kyle O'Grady, and Sebastian Kusu. Here's the refereeing quartet tonight. Again, just one more USLW home match. That'll take place on Monday against Paisley Athletic right here at 8 p.m. on Coach's Corner NYC. That'll be a fun one. A lot of solid college talent for Paisley. This one sent up ahead for Wickenheiser. Tries to send it in the middle for Giuliano. Bit of a change for head coach David Nuttall. Here's Shamides. Hooks it up ahead for Aki Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi at the top. Tries to get around. And looks like she fell just outside of the 6-yard box. And looked like she potentially maybe had tripped over something over that time. Center official blows the whistle that time to make sure that Yamaguchi is okay, and she had a clear path to scoring MSC's 6th goal of the match. Again, coming into this match, Manhattan Soccer Club has only scored 4 total goals, and the last goal that they had scored was against Westchester in the calendar month of May. They had a 3-0 advantage against Westchester, and a controversial call in the box had allowed Westchester to force a draw in stoppage time. So 5 goals today brings their total up to 9. Kylie Thorpe trying to screen the striker for AC Connecticut. Catherine Cornett hops on top in the 51st minute of play. Again, shots are still 17-4, and something that we have seen from MSC really the last few matches. Cedar Stars as well as Westchester, the Long Island Rough Riders in that 11-1 loss. They had put up a grand total of about 8 shots against the Rough Riders. They had allowed 34 shots. 119 shots that Kat Cornett has faced. With an asterisk, of course, we do not have the statistics from the other squads. Against Cedar Stars, she faced 18 shots, had 8 saves. Against Morris Elite, she faced 24 shots, recorded 8 saves. And then for the match against Westchester, 34 shots, 9 saves, allowed 3 goals, and had to settle for a draw. Here comes MSC, and that was just too far that time for Cats. Here comes Brayshaw. She's got a pair here this afternoon. You take a peek at the goals scored here this afternoon. We'll tell you about it in a moment as Cats tried to let one go. Opportunity goes in. Manhattan Soccer Club extends its lead to 4 goals. It's 6-2. Sarah Shamides with her first goal of the 2024 campaign.
Manhattan SC scored in the 53rd minute by number 9, Aki Yamaguchi. Assist
Well,
number 35, Sarah Shamides.
I think it was the other way
Once
around,
again,
but
that's Manhattan goal
be
in
that
the
as it may,
53rd minute, Yamaguchi from Shamides.
you could hear
6-2.
John Heffernan, our public address announcer. Sarah Shamides gets credit for the goal. Yamaguchi gets credit for the assist. Here comes MSC. And now Brayshaw. Brayshaw looking for a hat trick. Off the midsection that time of a defender. That was Darrow. Here comes Katz. Katz lets one go. And Catherine Mills is able to save a potential 7th goal for MSC after getting just a piece. Now results in another corner kick for Manhattan. Sent in and poked aside. MSC player in the box. So throw in now for AC Connecticut. Turned over that time. Here's Shamides. And it'll be a foul on MSC. Asamoah falls down that time. Thorpe able to take it away. And a push in the back, clear push that time. There by Kylie Thorpe. Another throw in for AC Connecticut. This time it's Mesh. Asamoah unable to handle, so another throw in for Manhattan Soccer Club here. In the 57th minute again, shots are 19-4. Here's Katz. Some of the youth on this AC Connecticut squad. Erin Byrne, 15. Juliana Braz, 15. Cameron Art, also 15 years old. And AC Connecticut, a building block. Again, in the USL League 2 side of things, AC Connecticut is in the Northeast Division. Some bonus audio for the coaches. You could hear on both sides of the pitch. Down the length of the pitch, and Kat Cornett plays it on a one-hop. Again, 60th minute of play. Here's Wickenheiser. MSC will try it again. Look back a few years ago when USLW had underperformed AC Connecticut in the Metropolitan Division. Gone 5-5-2. Scored 24 goals, allowed 17. They had a +7 goals for to allowed margin, and they scored 1.42 goals a game. Since then, they have not been able to figure things out here in the W side of things. Taken away that time by Shamides. Brayshaw, that one had ricocheted in the midfield. Right, allow MSC with another opportunity. Here's Shamides. Shamides off the left boot. Brayshaw tries to get around. Shamides sends it up ahead for Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi spinning around on a cross, and it'll result in another corner. Looking to make it 7 goals on the afternoon was MSC, but corner kick goes directly into the glove that time. Gloves, rather, of Mills. Here's Thorpe. Shamides. And now Thorpe again. So another throw in this time. Shamides down into the upper third, and just too far that time for Yamaguchi. Again, 6-2 is your score here, and now here comes AC Connecticut that goes just wide. Thank everyone for tuning in on this Saturday evening, second to last home match for the W League, the penultimate match for the W. Here comes AC Connecticut with a burst. Tried to send that one in was Bragg. Handball that time. And MSC takes over. Key giveaway that time. Here comes Darrow. She hits the deck. Scoops it inside for center forward Wickenheiser. Push in the back that time by Yamaguchi. sportsmanship on both sides of the pitch. A free kick coming for AC Connecticut. So Olivia Franzen takes that, just too much for Asamoah. Kat Cornett from the top. Well, we told you about what Cornett has dealt with throughout this campaign. It's been very tough for her here in her USL W League inaugural campaign, and again, we don't have a lot of help up front. Very difficult to get anything going.
Change to the 6th Manhattan SC goal. Credit the goal to number 35, Sarah Shamides. Assist to number 9, Aki.
Here comes Shamides, looking for a second goal. Gets around Mills and goes in. 7-2. Second goal for Shamides in 13 minutes. MSC in front, 7-2. Another,
her second of the game, number 35.
So we're going to have another water break here. And Shamides with her second strike. We'll be back in a few short moments here on Coach's Corner NYC. looks as if that will have a...
Ladies and gentlemen, substitution, Manhattan FC.
We have another
in the 72nd
throw-in.
minute.
We will, so it'll be 10 players
Now
on the
playing number
pitch
17,
right now.
Eolani Hermasura.
So we'll have
She replaces number
one
39,
for
Emily
AC
Niola.
Connecticut.
Once again, that's Hermasura
Getting
Niola.
checked out here.
Substitution.
So Niola comes
Manhattan
out.
SC.
Eolani Hermasura makes her way on to the pitch here in the 73rd minute of play. Again, clock continued to run. It'll go down as additional stoppage. And again, that's something that in college the clock would stop in. Our official scorekeeper and official scoreboard operator used to doing that, so he had stopped it in the first 45, but things happen. It's all good. It all worked out. Here's Shamides. Shamides with a pair. Here comes Thorpe. Thorpe looking to make it 8. That one had gone off. That time of Mesh. Out of the game currently, Wickenheiser, the team's center forward. So they're playing with 10. And that's something that, if you're AC Connecticut, you had no margin of error. So Wickenheiser off has a giant pack of ice on her elbow. That's a huge blow for AC Connecticut. Shots are 20-4 in favor of Manhattan Soccer Club. Here comes Thorpe, riding the near touchline and back toward Liza Katz, keeping it in oh so closely. Thorpe through the legs that time of Franzen. Thorpe and tried to cross it but went behind the goalkeeper, Mills. / 75th minute of play. And we had that 7th goal scored just prior to the mandatory water break. Up how Sarah Shamides recorded that goal unassisted just prior. Able to make the grab that time was Kat Cornett. Looks as if from our vantage point, Charlotte Johnson will be making an appearance tonight. Along the near wing, here's Thorpe. Thorpe on the ground, pitches it back in. And now here's Katz spinning around and tries to stymie Darrow. Here's Hermasura. Eolani Hermasura. Near side for Katz. Katz one-on-one with Franzen poked aside and results in a corner. Johnson comes in for the likes of Yamaguchi. She'll take over as the team's left back.
Ladies ladies and gentlemen, substitution, Manhattan SC in the 77th
Solid
minute.
job by Aki
Now playing number
Yamaguchi,
31, Charlotte Johnson.
who records 77 minutes on the
Number
pitch.
9, Aki
Sent in
Yamaguchi.
over, opportunity that
That's
time,
Johnson
and goes
for Yamaguchi.
just wide.
Substitution, Manhattan SC in the 77th minute.
I think that is an inadvertent whistle, or rather an inadvertent play of possibly an issue with what had gone down there, but not a goal that time. Cats able to get around Franzen. Shots are 21-4. Hermosura. She offside? Yes, she is. Johnson is offside. Here comes Thorpe. Now Manhattan Soccer Club looking to put up its first victory of the 2024 campaign, and would also result in MSC getting out of the basement. It would be sitting just above AC Connecticut and tied with the Westchester Flames. Katz sends it towards Shamides, and just too far to make it a hat trick. Both she and Brayshaw looking for 3. Cornett, and now Thorpe. I'll try it again. Here's Liza Katz. Katz off the chest, enters the 18-yard box, and Franzen does a nice job to get her to lose control. Sent down and turned over again. Here's Shamides. Shamides enters her final third. And now it's Brayshaw. And that one had hit the crossbar that time and then had bounced back. 81st minute, oh so close. Goldberg. Hermosura. Skip past Franzen. Now she clears it out. Now Amanda Cruz holds things together. Goldberg through the midfield. Shamides lets one go, and Mills makes the diving stop. Manhattan Soccer Club about to outshoot AC Connecticut nearly 6 times what AC Connecticut has accumulated, 23-4. Hermosura puts on the brakes, spins things down, and tries to pass one on the ground for Johnson. Couldn't do so. AC Connecticut had a clear step. Cruz sends it back to Kat Cornett, 82nd minute of play. Hitting the ground that time was Goldberg. With Cassandra Darrow, the guilty party that time. Shamides. Hermosura steps on the brake, passes it inside, and offside is Esme Brayshaw. Still 10 players on the pitch for AC Connecticut. At the center forward, Kate Wickenheiser, playing in her third match of the AC Connecticut's campaign. Here's Johnson along the end line. Nearly got taken down that time by a defender. Now it's Kylie, or rather, Liza Katz. Johnson, Goldberg, Shamides entering the 18-yard box. Goldberg at the 6. And nothing doing that time. The ball did trickle in. It'll go down as a foul. Here's Shamides. Spins around. In the middle third. Brayshaw got a tough boot on that spin pass. Headed back by Thorpe. Asamoah went down. Shamides tries to get away from Bleeker. As Asamoah now. Again, 10 players on the pitch for AC Connecticut. And we might have 9 for a few short moments. Let's see. Trainer does not get called on. I can tell you for David Nuttall, they want to make sure that they keep everyone on board as long as they can for the next 5 minutes. Manhattan just 5 minutes away from capturing its first result, or rather its first victory of the season, looking for their second result of the season. Down the length of the pitch for Johnson. Now it's Brayshaw. What a pass. Brayshaw just wide. Would have been a hat trick in the 8th goal for MSC. Just poked that one too far to the left of Mills. Now the shots are 24-4. Cruz. Shamides. And now over to Katz. Here comes Liza Katz. Entering the 18, tries to spin around, gets through a whole bunch of AC Connecticut defenders. My goodness, what a job. Here's Hermosura, tries to do the same thing. Did not work out as well as a few moments ago. Here comes Goldberg. And offside goes MSC again. So MSC will move to 1-6-1. AC Connecticut will fall to 1-7-0 if the score remains a 5-goal lead. And we'll see in the next, give or take, 4 to 5 minutes how many goals AC Connecticut can score. Who knows? We saw 3 goals, and it looks as if that player has lost their cleat. Let's see. Looks as if it was Shamides who lost her cleat. Here's Goldberg, who lets one rip over the head of Mills. Shamides had lost her left cleat. Shots are 25-4 in favor of MSC. There as the sun shines bright right in our faces. On an absolutely gorgeous night here in Riverdale. McMullen, haven't called her name much. Again, was signed fairly a few hours ago. As Isabel Connolly out of Carleton, Division III in Minnesota. 7 games played, 85 total minutes. Donning 38, 5'6" out of Brooklyn. Sends one up the pitch for Eliza Katz. She's all alone, but she's also offside. A late call on that one. 89th minute of play. Here's Brayshaw, playing with fire along the touchline, keeps it in. Fantastic job by the Georgetown Hoya. Hermosura is offside, and now, let's see, hold on a second. Hermosura, hold on, let's see. Mills. That's a tough one there, and you can see Mills is down. Back in a moment here on Coach's Corner NYC as Keenan Kepetinovich makes an immediate call for the trainer. And as expected, since there are no subs for AC Connecticut, Manhattan Soccer Club wins this one 7-2. The center official, Keenan Kepetinovich, he blows this one dead, and that is it here from Marillac Field. Well, Manhattan moves to 1-6-1. AC Connecticut falls to 1-7-0. Final score, MSC 7-2. And we will see you all on Monday for the final home match of the USLW campaign. Joey Jarzinka saying so long and happy Father's Day to all that celebrate tomorrow. MSC takes this one by a score of 7-2.